他们阿姆斯特丹人就把这个信寄到苏格兰给那个珍雅的爸妈。
And Janet's parents in Scotland sent it to Janet in California,
然后
where she
珍
was living.
雅爸妈再从苏格兰把信寄到加州给他。
And Janet finally received it and realized, hey, this is from Sandy, and she's only just a couple blocks away.
然后珍雅就看到信就说：“哇，这是 Sandy 寄给我，而且他只住在不远的地方。”
So they started talking on the phone. Hey, guess what? I'm just right around the corner.
所以他们是开始通电话说：“你知道吗？我其实就住在你的街角。”
How awesome is God to be to navigate all that moving around?
就是神在这件事情里面有多棒，就是让这个信可以这样跑回来他手上。
So long story short, they got together in 1985.
然后他们后来就是终于又在一起，在1985年的时候。
And they've been together ever since.
从那时候到现在就一直都是在一起的。
Isn't that awesome?
不是很棒吗？
So I believe that time where they had to wait to be together again was God's preparation time, because now they're in full-time ministry.
我相信那一段他们必须等候才能再跟彼此在一起的时间，就是神在预备的时间，因为他们两个现在就是都是全职在服侍。
I believe that this time was God saying, okay, I need to deal with some things in your life to get you ready for far greater things that I have for you.
这段时间就是神说 ，OK， 我现在要做一些事情，必须要处理一些状况，然后才能把我所给你的那很棒的东西赐给你。
Sandy is now the senior pastor in Los Angeles, California.
Sandy 现在在那个旧金山、洛杉矶是一个主任牧师。
And Janet now travels the world being the director of EMI.
然后珍雅现在就是在世界各地旅行，是那个 EMI 的主管。
And right now she's in Kaohsiung.
她现在人在高雄。
And next month they'll be here.
下个月她就在这里。
I'm sorry, I love Pastor Joseph, but I really miss my pastor.
我真的很喜欢我们的牧师，但我也很想念我们的牧师。
And this summer they got married on a beach in California, and had a beautiful ceremony.
这个夏天他们就在加州的海滩上结婚，有个很漂亮的典礼。
So I want to tell you that God even has a plan for your relationships.
所以我想要跟大家讲的是，即使是你的关系、你的伴侣关系，神也是有个计划的。
That, before even time began, God knew who God planned for you to live your life with.
即使在时间开始之前，神就已经知道这个计划，并将这个计划赐给你。
God already knows who your partner will be.
神已经知道你的伴侣会是谁。
Let's bring it home. God knew who Ling Ling's partner would be. He knew that Cheng Yu would be her husband.
那我们就是再举个例子，神知道玲玲的先生会是谁，在他还没有相遇之前，就知道陈宇会是他的先生。
He knew when Ling Ling was born.
他知道这件事情，让玲玲出生的时候他也知道。
And I believe that He even knows who my partner will be someday.
我相信他也知道我未来的伴侣会是谁。
I've been waiting 14 years of now, God, now.
我已经有14年的时间都在等这件事情。
But I believe this 14 years has been a time of preparation for me.
那我相信这14年是神要我准备的时间。
So I believe when I meet my partner, he's going to be extraordinary.
所以我相信，当我遇到我的伴侣的时候，他一定是非常非常棒。
Okay. Next, I want to talk to you about how we wait for God's timing in our finance.
然后接下来我想跟大家分享我们在财务状况上面要如何等待神的时机。
We need to allow God to guide us in whatever debt that we have.
我们必须要给时间，让神可以带领我们去应付我们有所有的债务的部分。
It's never God's plan for us to live under burdens.
神其实绝对没有要我们就是生活在压力中。
And debt is a burden, right?
然后其实债务对我们来说就是一个重担。
God never expected us to owe anybody anything.
神从来不想要我们去欠别人什么。
So we need to look to God for guidance in how to get out of debt or to never get into debt.
所以我们必须要请求神引导我们如何走出债务，或是不要掉入债务中。
if you're like me and you have debt,
如果你跟我一样，而且你也有债务的状况，
could pray every day how God's plan is to get you out of that debt.
每天用祷告去知道神的计划是要让你离开这个债务。
And Sunday, Jewel, I will be out of debt at the end of the year.
赞美主，这个今年年底我就会脱离我所有的债务了。
Because I ask God every day, God, guide my finances. Make me a good steward.
因为我每天都跟神祷告说，神啊，引导我的债务，使我成为一个好的管家。
And you know the reason why I got into debt?
你知道为什么我会后来有债务吗？
Is more of the temper tantrum. God, I want it now. I'll use my credit card.
其实就是有点像我刚刚说的闹脾气。我现在就想，我现在就想要，好，那我用信用卡。
Even though I'm sure God was behind me going, no, don't do that. Don't do that.
即使我非常确定那个时候神在我后脑勺跟我说不要这么做，
But I wanted it now, God.
但我现在就想要，
So now I have to pay for it.
所以我现在就必须要付这些债务。
Also, ask God to direct you in your giving.
我也要请神，就是引导我们在于我们给予的部分。
It's good to give people things, right?
给予别人事情是好的，
We always feel good when we give people things.
我们总是觉得感觉不错，当我们给别人
We
分
always
享
feel
这些
good
事
when
情，
we contribute to a charity.
当我们奉献给一个慈善机构的时候，
Oh, God, but curing cancer is a good thing. I'm going to give money to that.
然后跟神说，哦，对，我觉得那个治疗癌症是很重要，我要把钱奉献给他们。
Oh, but God, this is just a really good charity, God. They do good work, and I'm going to just support them.
神啊，这是一个很棒的慈善机构，他们做很棒的事情，我想要支持他们。
But that might not be God's plan for you in your finances.
可是那有可能并不是神在你的财务计划里面对你的心意。
God may have somebody else over here going to give them the money.
神可能会预备了另外的一些人要给这个机构钱。
But if you step out and you give them your money, then God's like, that wasn't my plan. Okay, but I can use this.
但是如果你就是先一步的把你的钱给了他们，神可能会说，是不是我计划？不过我可以使用这件事情。
There's another scripture that tells us that all things work out to good for those who love the Lord, right?
有另外一个经文是告诉我们，万事互相效力，叫爱神的人得益处。
So I never want to tell you don't give.
所以我其实不想跟大家说不要给予，
I don't want to tell you not to give to charities because it is good.
我不想跟大家说不要把钱给慈善机构，因为它是好事情。
My point is that in your giving, make sure that you talk to the Lord about that.
我想要跟大家讲的重点是，当你要奉献，当你要给慈善机构钱的时候，去跟神讨论，确定那是他要所做的。
Just ask the Lord, is this a good thing for me in my finances right now?
问神说这件事情对我现在的财务状况来说是好的吗？
Because like I pointed out earlier, God knows the beginning and God knows the end.
就像我刚刚先前所说的，神知道开始，神也知道结束。
So that means God knows that you're going to get a really big bill next week, right?
所以神会知道说你下个礼拜会不会拿到一个大账、大笔的账单。
So if you're giving your money away over here, you're not going to be prepared for something else.
所以如果你这个时候把钱给出去了，你就没有办法预备接下来会发生的事情。
So make sure that you're asking the Lord in every part of your finances.
所以确定你在你财务状况中的每一个行动都跟神讨论。
The last part is talk to God about your savings.
最后一个部分是跟神讨论关于你存款的部分。
Yeah, your debt, get it paid off. Make sure you're giving and you're being generous.
就是债务的部分，对，确定它可以被清空，然后确定你所给予的部分是神所要计划的。
But also make sure that you start saving money, putting money aside.
但是同时也要确定你开始会存一些钱。
That's what God told me, is that if I want to buy something, I need to save for it.
这就是神告诉我的，如果我想要买某件东西，我必须要为这个东西存钱。
How much better is it to save money up, and then when you can finally purchase it, it's fully yours?